comfortable. Lengthen your spine and let your shoulders release from your ears. You can close your eyes or just gaze down to the floor in front of you, allowing your mind to quiet. Take a moment as you settle in to feel your breath. If you prefer, you can place the hands on the belly or ribs to actually feel the body move. Otherwise, rest them where you're comfortable. As you inhale, feel your ribs expand and open. And as you exhale, they pull in and contract. As you inhale, your belly floats up and rises. And as you exhale, it sinks back down and contracts. You're going to continue to breathe comfortably and try to quiet your breath, breathing in and out just through your nose, softening the breath with nostril breathing. Taking your right hand to the right side of your body, inhale the left arm high, bend the elbow, and take it over for a lateral stretch. Inhale, bringing it up. That left hand goes down, right arm goes up. Exhale over, lateral stretch. Just keep going at your own pace, moving slowly and gently. Try to reach the hand up high towards the ceiling, towards the sky, as opposed to letting the elbow bend and drop over your head, creating more length through the side body. Finish off to the other side, and then sitting tall, place your hands onto your knees. Round your spine back into a soft C curve, which is scooping the belly out. C formation your spine. Inhale, sit tall, lift the chest, lengthen the spine. Round back again into your C curve. Breathe. And then sit tall and lengthen the spine, elongate. Round back into your C curve and hold, and create a circle now, going over to the left, coming forward, moving slightly to the right, and then back into that C curve. And just continue. As you feel comfortable, allow your shoulders to soften and your head and your neck to kind of roll around through that fluid circular motion. Allow your body to just feel and move. Next time you're back into that C curve, you're going to gently reverse. So we'll go over to the right, coming forward, over to the left, and coming back. And then continue. Again, creating that gentle C curve as you lean back. Breathe through. Waking up through the obliques, through the abdominals. And the next time you're back in your C curve, you're going to hold there for a moment and then come to sit tall and lengthen the spine. Now from here, I want you to take your feet out slightly in front of you so your heels are down, your toes are up. Bring your arms up like you're hugging a big ball or a tree. It's called hug a tree. Soften your shoulders and round back to your C curve. Now hold it here. Tighten and lift your pelvic floor. Kegel. Use those Kegel muscles and lift to sit tall. Continue. When you're coming up, you want to hold, Kegel, and lift from within, from that pelvic floor, and let your upper body follow secondary. Keep going. You want the work to always come from the belly. This is called a half roll back in Pilates. We have three to go. And then we're going to add a little rotation to wake up into those obliques. Again, your feet are about hip width apart, as well as your knees. Feet and knees are in alignment, and you're trying not to dig into the mat or the ground with your heels. Legs are soft. Now, sitting up, bring your legs together, squeeze your thighs. You're going to rotate to the right as you round into your C curve and come back up, and you'll stay on that side. If you want, you can bring your right arm back, left arm forward, squeeze the oblique, and come back up. Continue 4 more here. Again, waking up through the obliques and abdominals. 3, scoop and lift, 2 to go. Beautiful. Pull the abs in. Last one. And then we're going to go to the left and do the same thing. Either both arms round as you come back, hugging that tree, or your left arm goes back, right arm stays forward. I should also mention when you're rotating, the opposite glute remains in contact to the floor or the mat. So as I turn and rotate left, I'm pushing my right glute down. 2 more here. Breathing, only go back as far as comfortable for your body. Listening if you have any issues with your lower back, that you listen to your body first and foremost. Bringing your hands behind you, take the soles of your feet together. Sitting tall, you inhale. Bound angle, Baddha Konasana, and as you exhale, you're going to lean or hinge forward. You can bring your hands closer to the glutes. Your glutes can also move closer to your heels, deepening that stretch. Now from here, we're going to move a little bit more, so bring the knees up and let's come to our hands and knees. Have your hands underneath the shoulders as your knees are underneath your hips. Inhale, head and tail to the ceiling, and exhale, round to cat, chin to the chest. Inhale, head and tail lift for cow stretch, and exhale, round to cat stretch, chin to the chest, and hold. Walk the hands closer to the knees, coming on the fingertips. Round the spine and twist slightly side to side. As you rotate right, feel the left side open. As you rotate left, feel the right side open. Right through that mid and upper back and into those lat muscles. Once you're back centered, you're going to walk your hands back out, bringing your shoulders over your wrists as you curl your toes for downward facing dog. Raise your hips to the ceiling and begin to pedal out your feet. Inhale, bend one knee, exhale, bend the other, and if you'd like, rotate your head, your torso to kind of twist and look underneath each arm, rotating gently back and forth. From here, both heels draw down, gaze to your hands, and then step or walk forward. Release over your legs, joining them together. Inhale, halfway up, flat back, lightning bolt. Exhale as you lower, bend the knees, and raise the arms to chair, Utkatasana. Hands are together, twisting to the right. Take your left elbow outside or towards your right knee. Coming back to center, twisting to the left. Breathe, take the right elbow outside or towards the left knee. Coming back to center, extend the arms straight in front of you or by the ears, a little more challenging, and then press to stand tall. Exhale to a soft back bend. Inhale and bring your hands to heart center as you exhale. Salutation A, we continue. Inhale, raise your arms towards the ceiling. Exhale, swan dive all the way down. Inhale, halfway for lightning bolt. Exhale, lower. Step or jump back to your plank. And from your plank pose, lower yourself down. Sweep into upward dog or cobra. Shoulders away from the ears. Deepen and lift the thighs. You're on the tops of your feet. Curl the toes, downward dog. Hip tied to the ceiling. Gazing to your hands, step forward 1 foot at a time. Again, release over the legs and inhale, flat back, halfway, lightning bolt. Exhale, lower, bend the knees and raise the arms, Utkatasana, chair. Hands together at heart center. Again, we twist to the right, twisted chair. Maybe you deepen and split the arms, palms facing out. Otherwise, keep your palms together. Coming back, palms together if you open. Switch to the other side, twisting to the left. Optional to extend the arms long. Otherwise, hands are together. Coming back to center, arms extend or by the ears, and you press all the way up. Exhale, soft back bend. Inhale, hands heart center, and exhale. Inhale, we raise and swan dive, exhale down. Inhale halfway for our lightning bolt, and exhale lower. I'm going to add on here, so step back to your plank pose. If you need, modify and put your knees down. Otherwise, shoulders over the wrists, abs in, squeezing your right glute, pulse your left leg up. 10, 9, squeezing from the glute. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Squeezing that glute. Raise the other leg, pulse up. 10, 9, 8, 7, abs in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're going to lower down and then release all the way to the mat. On your belly, extend your arms in front of you and open your legs to the width of your mat. Draw your navel to your spine, push your pelvis down. Your head is lifted but gazing down. Keep your hands down, squeeze your glutes, and float your legs up, lifting your knees, possibly part of your thighs, of course your feet. Lift your chest now, keeping your hands down but elbows up, and start kicking your legs from the glutes for swimming. Abs are in even though you're laying on them. And if you're comfortable, raise the arms, and the arms move up and down for swimming as well. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now put the hands down, keep those legs kicking, and breathe for 10, 9, 8. Feel the glutes activate. 5, 4, 3, 2, and release down completely. Now you're going to keep the tops of your feet down, and with the arms extended as you lift your chest up, you're going to pull your elbows back. Inhale the arms forward, abs in, lift the chest, exhale back. Inhale, eyes look down. Exhale, eyes look out, lift the chest. 3 more, inhale, and exhale, lift. Last 2, inhale, and exhale, raise. Last 1, and exhale, lift, hold, and bring your hands to your sides. From here, bring your feet back together. Arms are to the side, elbows are up. Lift a little bit for cobra. Lift all the way up to straight arms for upward dog. Shoulders are down. Turn your head, look over the right shoulder. Bring it back forward, turning to look opposite over the left. Back to center. Gently, elbows close to your body. Lower back down. Come on to your elbows. Palms are together. We're going to forearm plank. So to modify, keep your knees down, lift your hips and belly up, and hold here. Otherwise, curl the toes, lift your knees, and press back through your heels. Hold here and breathe for 30 seconds. Hold that forearm plank. Remember, if you need, keep your knees down. Breathe. Stay with it. Now, from here, I want you to lift your belly up and down. Up an inch, down an inch. Your knees can be down, up an inch, down an inch. Your hips and your abs lift like there's a string through your spine to your navel. I pull on the string and you lift the navel up. Stay with it. Try not to sink into the shoulders and keep those abdominals engaged. You have 5 more seconds. Anytime you need to rest, you listen to your body and you stop and rest. Everyone, lower the knees, open the knees apart, and sit back to your heels to a wide knee child's pose, arms forward. Come up onto the fingertips, kind of doming your hands. Walk over to the right. Look to the right. Stop right over the knee, or in line with the knee. Walk the left hand out a little further, and you should feel the left side open. Come back through the middle. Come over to the left. Turn or other side. Walk the hand out. Feel that opposite side open. And come back to the middle again. Up to the hands and knees. Knees under the hips, curl the toes, and you're back to downward dog. Weight back through the heels, inner elbows point forward. From here, you're going to raise your right leg towards the ceiling. And then as you exhale, you're going to step that right foot up between your hands. Keeping your back heel lifted, climb your knee or lift your chest how you choose to a high lunge. If you need, step both feet forward and then separate your legs. Hands on your hips, hips are square and forward, back heel is lifted, back leg is active, and if comfortable, raise your arms up by the ears. With abs in, extend over the front leg, not touching the thigh, and then raise back up. Use those abdominals. Forward again to breathe. And raise back up. Next time I go forward, I'm going to take my left elbow and bring it around the outside of my right thigh or knee, palms together. If I need to modify this, I'm going to lower my back right knee to, left knee, to the mat. Otherwise, I'm going to keep that knee up as I'm twisting towards the right, and the right big toe is down. From here, I'm going to place my hands down, making sure that I keep my left hand underneath my left shoulder, and then slide my right foot back to a side plank and open. I can modify and put that bottom knee down. Open the chest and breathe, bottom knee down, or bottom leg up, and I hold for 10, 9, 8, coming out sooner if needed, abs in, and I'm lifting up that left underside, 2, and back to my plank. I'm going to lower all the way down. Coming into my upward dog cobra, and returning again to downward dog. From here, I'm going to pedal the feet. Inhale, bend one knee. Exhale, bend the other. Moving back and forth. Both heels go down, and I'm going to inhale, raise my left leg, switching sides, and step my left foot to my hands. Then energy through my right heel. I'm going to work my way to stand. Or I'm going to step both feet forward. And if I choose to step both feet forward, then I just separate the legs. Squaring the hips, hands on the hips or arm by the ears. Abs in and reaching over the front leg, keeping my belly off of my thigh if possible. And raising back up. Reaching forward again, energy through the back right leg. And raising up. Last time I'm going to reach forward, hold, and bring my elbow, if I can, outside of my knee, palms together. My right elbow outside of my left knee, or if needed, my back right knee is on the mat. Twisting, I hold, abs in, control. From here, I'm going to come back down towards the mat and make sure my right hand now stays underneath my right shoulder. My left foot goes back and I'm in side plank again. One foot in front of the other, feet stacked is more challenging. Or I can keep my right knee down, keeping my left arm high. I hold for 10, 9, abs in, lifting up the underside. 6, right side's lifting. Maybe I gaze to my hand at the ceiling or the sky. 2, and back to my plank. Coming forward and lowering down to my belly. I'm going to make a pillow with my hands and gently rock my hips side to side. From here, I'm going to come back to my elbows and my forearm plank. Chest is slightly lifted. Palms can be down or palms together. Elbows under the shoulders. Once again, I can keep my knees down, lifting my hips and belly up, or I can lift my knees up as well. Holding here, 30 seconds, we breathe. Just like before. If needed, my knees are down. My abs are still lifted and engaged, and I'm holding strong. If you feel discomfort in your back, raise your hips a little higher. If there's still discomfort, please, by all means, put your knees down, but keep your hips lifted. From here, everyone is going to keep the knees softly down and then dip the hips right, center, left, center. Yes, you can do this back with those knees up in that plank position if you want. Dip down, come up, obliques. Dip down, come up. Exhale, inhale. You're not touching the mat when you dip down. You're just slightly rotating and feeling those abdominals work. For 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you're going to lower back down to the belly, hands to the sides of your chest, and once again into your cobra low or upward dog high. Curl the toes and you're back to downward dog. Gazing towards your hands, you're going to take your left foot and step it to your hands. Then pivot and turn. So you want to face towards me or towards the camera, and the weight's going to be in your heels. Fingertips to the mat. Inhale, lift the chest, gaze up. As you exhale, come back down, bend the elbows, walk over to the right side. Right hand goes behind the right leg. As you exhale, bring your chest closer to the right leg. Your left hand can also cross over and hold the right ankle. You may also have a slight softening in the knee if that helps you get your hamstring more. Your right toes should also be slightly lifted. Weight is in the heel. Breathe through. Feel that right hamstring open, and then walk through the middle and over to the left. Hold the back of the left leg and bring your chest down closer towards that thigh. Possibly bringing your right hand over to that left leg. Toes are light and weight is in the heel. You breathe. Of course, you're turning your head to follow your hands to the left. Nice full breaths. We're going to come back to the middle. Walk the feet in a little bit closer, kind of heel toe them in. Bend the knees. Place the hands on the knees. Inhale, lift from the crown of the head. Then as you exhale, so cow stretch, round the spine and roll yourself up to stand. Inhale, the shoulders lift, and exhale, they fall into the back body. Take your hands into the small of the back, and now exhale to a soft back bend. Inhale as you raise, hands to the crease of your hip, and exhale to a forward bend, stopping parallel to the mat. Couple more. Inhale, we raise, toes are light and spread. Weights in the heels, exhale, back bend. Maybe you slide down the hamstrings or the backs of the legs to deepen. Inhale, we raise, and exhale, forward bend. Breathing. Inhale, we raise, and exhale, back bend. Opening. Inhale, we raise, and exhale, forward bend. Inhale, we raise, and we're going to stay standing tall and release the hands softly down. Walk the feet in, heel toe, and then step them together when comfortable. Standing on your right foot, you're going to have your left foot just behind you. Hands can be at your hips, arms can be out to the side like a T, or your hands can be behind your ears. We don't interlock the fingers. From here, softening your right knee slightly, we're going to hinge forward. So as my upper body goes forward, my back leg lifts. I'm using the back of my right leg and hamstring, and slowly I'll come to stand. Continuing wherever is comfortable for my hands, just like a warrior 3, hinge forward, and then squeeze from the back of the right leg to come up. Abs in, ribs are lifted. 2 more. Anytime you're on one leg, your abs are always engaged because balance comes from those abdominals. Try to keep your toes spread. Don't grab the mat with the toes. Last time. Breathe, hold, focus, wherever you like your hands, and slowly up to stand. Switching, standing on the left foot. One side's always more challenging. Arms out like a T, behind the ears, whatever you choose, and then 4 times here. Slow, you hinge forward. Try to keep your right hip pointing down. Use the back of your left leg and hamstring to lift you up to stand. Keeping those abs in, you have 3 more. Breathe and focus. Good control. Not only working that left hamstring, continue, but working the abdominals. Remember, balance comes from the abs, but it's helpful to find a dristi, a focal point, spot for your eyes to focus to, and lift your ribs up from your hips. Really feel your body elongate and grow taller, taking the weight out of the legs, and release. Back at the top of your mat. Inhale, we raise into our salutation. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale halfway for lightning bolt and exhale lower. Stepping back to our plank pose again. And we're going to lower down all the way. On the belly, we're going to go to breaststroke. Elbows are bent in 2 right angles to the sides of your body. Your head is up, but your eyes gaze down. Abs are in, pelvis pushes down, and float the legs from the mat. Try to lift the shins, knees, maybe part of the thighs. Float the arms up as well. Glutes are engaged and squeezing. The arms go forward, the legs open apart, straddle. The arms come back, chest lifts a little higher. Squeeze the arms to your side and squeeze your thighs together, preferably touching your heels. Do it again. Inhale, sweep the arms up the body forward. Exhale, pull the arms back, lift the chest. Keep going for 6. Breaststroke. Again, your abs are working even though you're lying on them. Breathe through and think about the elongation. For 4. Breathe. Inhale, forward, legs apart. Exhale, legs squeeze together, arms back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, squeeze back. Last one. Inhale, forward. Exhale, squeeze back and hold. Join the hands together. Gaze down and breathe. Bend the knees, heels towards the glutes. Extend the legs. Keep going. If you're not comfortable bending and straightening the legs, you can just hold the legs out long in Salabhasana, locust pose. Palms can also face the body or the ceiling, not clasping together at all. From here, as the legs extend, we're going to join them together, taking the right arm in front of our body, lifting the chest, bending the left knee, and reaching for half bow pose, back for that ankle or foot. Now, if you lift your chest up, you're going to increase the stretch. You can keep your chest down to modify. If you lift your chest and are still looking for deepening, bring your heel closer to the glute, squeeze your glute and or lift the knee slightly. Feel the stretch from the top of the thigh right down to the top of the knee. Gently you release, bringing that arm inside of the right, switching sides, right hand reaching for the right foot or ankle, pulling it into the body. Chest down, chest lifts to deepen, heel closer to the glute, maybe squeeze the glute and possibly lift the knee and thigh. Deepening the stretch now to the front of the right thigh, you breathe. Half bow pose. As you release, hands back to the sides of your chest as you inhale to your upward dog cobra and back to downward facing dog. Gazing towards the feet, head between the arms, feet are parallel and hip width apart. You'll inhale, raising your right leg towards the ceiling, towards the sky. As you exhale, bring the knee up between the hands, scoop the belly, take the leg back up high behind you as you inhale. Continue, pull the abs in, exhale forward, shoulders over the wrists. Inhale back, shoulders away from the wrists. Keep going, 4 more, and if needed, you can always put your left knee on the mat. 3 more, so left knee would be on the mat, right leg still extending high behind you, and then tucking under the body as you scoop those abs in. On this last one, you're going to bring the knee up and hold, resting it for pigeon pose. So you have your right knee by your right hand, sliding your left leg back long behind you. If it bothers your right knee, you may sit your hip down, move your leg forward. That's another way to deepen. Picture a little weight hanging off of your left hip, kind of pulling you to the left. Then if you're comfortable, lower your chest down. Make sure that that right glute is off of the mat. You should be feeling the stretch in that glute. Breathe. Further back you extend and reach the left leg, more you will feel in the right glute. You can always come out into downward dog sooner. Hold if you can. Pigeon pose, very good with stretching into that glute. Very good for sciatica. You're going to lift your chest up and then curling your back toes, bringing the right knee to your chest and back up towards the sky, placing the foot down. Switching sides. Inhale, raise the leg tall. Exhale, forward, shoulders over the wrists. Inhale, back. Exhale, forward, pull the belly in. Inhale, back. Keep going, and if you need or prefer, you may put your right knee on the mat. Always ways to modify, listen to your body. As your knee comes forward and under, make sure you're drawing that navel up and in. Last one, we're going to rest the knee up for pigeon on this side and extend long in the back right leg. Same thing, if it bothers your left knee, sit your hip down, move your leg forward slightly. Now that little weight is hanging off of your right hip, so as your right leg slides back, maybe you can lower your chest down, making sure that your left glute stays off of the mat. Feeling the stretch in the left glute as you breathe. Nice, full, cleansing breaths. And then gently we're going to lift the chest up, but coming out a little bit different. I'd like you to sit your left glute down. Very carefully take your right knee from behind and bring it forward. Both feet are going to come out back to that half roll back position. So bring the arms up again, and we're going to round back 4 times, scooping the belly, squeeze and lift. Now preferably feet are about hip width apart as well as your knees, so a little space. But if you need to squeeze your thighs or that helps you feel that you're engaging more in your abs, by all means squeeze your thighs and legs together. Relax the shoulders. Next time we go back, you're just going to hang out there and hold it. It's not that easy, so round back, tail under, and hold it. Breathe. See if you can open the arms apart and hold. Keep that core super tight. Drop those shoulders, breathe. If it's too much with the arms open, go back to the hug a tree. If you feel discomfort in your back, pull your ribs in and lift your chest a tiny bit higher. You got this. For 8, 7, drop the shoulders. 4, 3, 2, now all the way down, slow and easy to the mat. Beautiful. From here, you're going to bring your knees in table position, so knees are going to be right over the hips. And get a little closer here. So knees are right over the hips. Now if you have discomfort in your neck, please place your fingertips behind your ears. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders up, pulling your belly down. Extending your right leg out. Your left knee pulses towards you for 2 counts. You switch, your right knee pulses towards you as the left pulses away for 2 counts. Here we go. It's 12, 11. If you don't need to hold your head, you hold on to the shin of the knee that comes into the body. Try and get those shoulders up best you can. Think of a little tangerine underneath your chin, single leg stretch. You have 5, 4, abs in, 3, 2. Now the knee that's bent, take it to the ceiling. Both legs are straight. Pulse for 2 again. Switch, pulse for 2. Inhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, inhale, exhale. Remember, you can have your hands behind your head if you need. You have 6. Get those shoulders up. 5. Belly in. 4. Breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Both legs to the ceiling and lower your head down, knees to your chest. Next is double straight leg. Bring your hands outside the ankles. You're going to inhale, arms extend by your ears, and the legs extend diagonally away. As you exhale, you pull the belly in, and you hold on to those shins again. Your head can be down or up. You can also lift your head, hands supporting it, and extend the legs as you inhale. Curl the tail, tuck as you exhale. Here we go. For 12, bring it in. 11, exhale, tuck. 10, breathe. 9, 8, control. 7, stomach series. 6, 5, hands behind the head if you need. 4, 3, last 2, last 1, hold it. Take your legs towards the ceiling, hands behind your head, or rest your head and put your hands palms down towards the floor, just underneath the sides of your hips. We're going to lower the left leg down, exhale, raise it up. Then the right leg lowers and raise it up, or you could do the legs together if it doesn't bother your back and raise them up. Here we go. Once again, hands can be behind your head for more of a challenge. You have 9. Lift from that pelvic floor first. 8, just like in the roll back. 7, control. 6, breathe through. 5, scoop and lift. 4, last 3, abs in, final 2, last 1, and hold the legs up, lower your head down, and extend your arms out like a T. Stomach churning pose. Bring both of the legs over to the left, far as you can comfortably, keeping your right shoulder down. Squeeze the right oblique and bring the legs up. Bring the legs to the right, keeping the left shoulder down. Squeeze the left oblique and bring the legs up. Keep alternating sides if needed. Slight bend in the knees. Use those obliques. Make sure the opposite shoulder stays down. You can turn your head to look that way if you choose. You have 6. Control and lift. 5. Breathing through. 4. Last 3. Final 2. Final 1. Good job. Place your right foot down on the mat. Left leg stays towards the ceiling. Reach your hands up for that leg, flex your foot, and pull the leg towards you. If you want to deepen, you can lift the head, neck, and shoulders, climb up higher. You can also deepen by straightening your right leg out. If there's too much of a strain in your neck and shoulders, put your head back down and just draw the leg towards your head. More important, foot is flexed. Feel the back of that leg and hamstring. Soften the knee if you need. Maybe you even reach for the foot. If you have strap nearby, you can use that as well. Bend that knee, bring it right into your chest. You still have length through your right leg with the foot flexed. And you're going to open the left knee up to the side and bring it back over the body. A nice big circle. You don't have to hold on to the knee at all. But you want to open that knee wide to the side without letting the right hip lift. Change direction. So circle the knee in and back, open wide to the side. The knee comes up and you're going to bring the right knee in with it. Hug both the knees in, maybe lift the head, neck, and shoulders, curl up for a moment, and lower down, placing your left foot down on the mat, right leg high to the ceiling, switching sides. Flex your foot, most important, hold anywhere behind the leg, pull the leg towards you. If you'd like, you may lift the head, neck, and shoulders, climb up higher to the ankle. You can also extend out your bottom left leg. So wherever you're comfortable, getting a stretch into the hamstring back of the right leg. Again, you may soften that knee slightly if that helps. Hit the hamstring, not behind the knee, and flex your foot. Then gently, you're going to bend that knee and open it out to the side as you're flexing your left foot and pushing energy through that left heel. We now open in the right hip. Nice big circles and change direction. Good, and then from here, straighten that leg out as well as we come to a roll-up. Now, a roll-up doesn't work for everybody, so if it doesn't work for you, you can always hug your knees into your chest, roll to your side, or roll straight up. Otherwise, arms back by your ears, pull your belly in, try not to use momentum. Inhale, exhale up, and then reach forward over your extended legs. Sit tall, lengthen your spine, and as you exhale, bring your arms down. From here, bend your knees towards your chest. Take your left arm, hug around your legs. Make sure to hold the right leg. Right hand behind you, close to the body. Inhale, chest right up to your thighs. As you exhale, rotate and turn to the right. Stay in that position. Inhale, grow taller to lengthen. Exhale, rotate further to the right to deepen. Maybe even looking back over that shoulder you breathe. Slowly, you'll come back to the front, hugging around the legs with the right arm and the left hand's behind you, close to your body. Sit tall, inhale, bring your chest up to your thighs, and then exhale, rotate and turn to the left. Inhale, grow tall, lengthen. Exhale, rotate to the left to deepen. Again, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rotate to the left to deepen. Come back to the front, and again, onto your hands and knees. But this time, I'd like you to open your knees into a wide knee child's pose. So the toes touch, sit the glutes back to the heels, arms are forward. Threading the needle, take your right arm under your left, Keep it down low, away from your face, and turn your head to the left. If you'd like, you can take your left hand, raise it towards the ceiling or to the sky, or wrap it behind your back, possibly holding on to the top of your right thigh. Breathe. Gently, you're going to unwind the arms, switching sides, taking the left arm under the right as you turn to the right, keeping the arm away from the face, possibly taking the right arm towards the ceiling or wrapping it behind your back to hold on to the top of your left thigh. You breathe. Gently unwind the arms again. Back to your extended child's pose and return back to your hands and knees. Bring your knees together one more time. Inhale, lift the head and tail up. Exhale, round the spine, and now create a circle this way. Bend the elbows, drop low, straighten the elbows, round the spine like a cat, and lift high. Continue circling around. Breathe, let it feel good, and change direction. Finishing out. And then gently sit your hips to the side, bring your legs to the front. Bring your glutes towards your heels. Get anything that will make you comfortable or more comfortable, and then come lie down onto your backs. As you lie onto your backs, extend your arms out to the sides. Take your right knee and place it right on top of your left knee. So legs are crossed, and then let both of the knees drop to the right. Right leg pulling the left one over. As that happens, look over the left shoulder. You can bring your feet down lower to deepen the stretch in the front of the left hip if you choose. Also stretching through the abdominals and obliques that you worked. Come back to center. Uncross the legs and recross the other way. Left over the right, both knees dropping to the left, looking over the right shoulder. Breathe. Once again, maybe bringing the feet down a little bit lower. Get into the oblique and the hip. Start to quiet the breath, breathing softer in and out through just the nose. No more holding the breath or drawing the navel to the spine or imprinting the spine. Coming back to center, and both feet are flat. Now, if you have crankiness or discomfort in your lower back, stay here. Let your arms rest to the sides, hands by your hips, maybe fidget or adjust through your upper body to find your release. If you have crankiness in your lower back and you'd rather extend your legs, maybe you have a pillow to put behind the backs of the knees, very comfortable position. Or you can extend your legs if no discomfort in your back without a pillow, and just let the knees and feet fall apart. You're going to inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. And as you continue to breathe, you're going to soften the breath as you feel comfortable breathing in and out through just the nose. Once again, feeling the ribs expand and the belly rise as you inhale, and softly fall and contract as you exhale. Softening the muscles in your face, around your eyes, your cheekbones, and your jaw. As you relax through your shoulders, down your arms, past your elbows, to your wrists, hands, and fingers. And feeling your chest rise and fall, as well as your abdominals, everything soft and softening even deeper. Giving yourself permission to let go through your hips and down your legs, past your knees, calves, into your ankles, feet, and toes. Taking full, deep, cleansing breaths. Slowly begin to wiggle through the fingers and the toes. Start to move a little bit deeper in the hands and the feet. Moving gently in the arms and the legs as you slowly take the knees one at a time into the chest. And you can either rock side to side or circle the knees to massage your tailbone and sacrum. And if circling, you change direction. From here, you're going to roll onto your side and feeling lengthened, refreshed, and renewed. You're going to make your way to a seated position. Sitting tall, chest lifted, heart open, however's comfortable for you, legs crossed or straight, maybe sitting on a block or a pillow. Lift the shoulders to the ears and let them fall into the back body, sitting tall. Allow your right ear to softly fall to the right shoulder. Bringing your head up, the left ear falls soft to the left shoulder. Bringing the head up again, chin towards your chest, release your hands. As you inhale, raise your arms above your head, lifting your chin, gazing slightly up towards your hands, joining them together, and as you exhale, bringing them down to heart center, once again, bowing your head softly forward. I thank you for taking me on your yoga journey. I wish you peace and joy in your many journeys ahead, wherever they may lead you, until our paths meet again. Namaste.